check the record, I'm stepping like a pit bull. On Locano, reality check like Bravo. Cause when I'm coming through, I'm tearing shit up. So get down and act accordingly or get your weight up. Never stay guessing.
Hello, people. We are live. Basically, you're going to hear this after we're live, but basically, it's the first Skwa World Order podcast. I am basically your host, Big Dick Grizzly F.O.G. You can find me at Twitter at Grizzly F.O.G. No, it's not Grizzly F.O.G, it's Grizzly F.O.G. SoundCloud.com/Grizzly-F-O-G. And here with me today are my bros, since I don't know when. First off, we got the over here, WayJay.
Ayo.
This man, electronical dance music shit and whatnot. You can check him out.
I make beats too, man.
I know. But yeah, you can check him out at Twitter at WayJay EDM and SoundCloud.com/WayJay. That's WAYJAY. And we have my main man's from South Kakalaki.
What it
Big Gil.
It me, your boy.
Yeah. I don't know if he has any social media that he wants to put out or anything like that.
No, I don't got nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd assume not.
Nah. Yeah, man. So I can't believe I'm doing this. This first podcast I'm ever doing in my life, and I've been planning this shit all year, and it's finally happening.
About time, honestly. I've been waiting for it.
We've been waiting on this shit for years.
Lit. Been talking about it for a hot minute. Time to do it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I said we was gonna do this shit by SummerSlam. It's August 16th.
And so you don't do it on SummerSlam, basically.
Well, basically, yeah. But me and Gil was actually talking last night about how we was gonna plan this podcast, and we was talking about the card and I don't know about this card.
Are we talking SummerSlam first or TakeOver first?
Yes, we're talking SummerSlam first.
Okay.
We'll do SummerSlam first, then TakeOver. The basic plan for this, we'll do SummerSlam first, then we'll get into TakeOver. Then I guess we'll do All In next, talk about that for a little bit, and then we'll do Evolution.
Okay.
Random shit. So let's start with SummerSlam. Like I said last night, me and Gil was talking during the test video, and we was talking about this fucking card, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really all that impressed.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, like, I like it for a couple of them, but like for a pretty good majority, like these matches are kind of trash. I really don't want to see another fucking Roman Reigns versus Lesnar fight at all.
I mean, we all knew this was going to happen at some point. Like, ever since
when Reigns didn't win at Mania, everybody knew this was going to get pushed out forever and ever.
Yeah, especially at Greatest World Rumble.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Brock still is like, I might still just do both. He's been saying that, and I've been seeing that popping up at like a couple different places. Like I've been seeing it on Squared Circle that he's not thinking that he's gonna be completely done. He might work a WWE and UFC schedule.
Well, I can understand that. The man just passed 500 days as Universal Champion.
Not happy about that at all.
I understand the appeal because, unfortunately, he does bring in money and does bring viewers.
Yeah.
So I get that, but
I want him to like work in WWE and just not have a title run for a while. But I know he's not going to do that because that's not what he does, and that's why I hate whenever he's on TV or even holding anything and I just wish that he would just choose one or the other. I really hate it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I know, like, me and all the other people in the WWE universe are like, tired of seeing this match, and hopefully that Roman will win this one. But if not, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I just don't know.
I don't think that Roman wins it, but I do think that that Brock loses the title.
I'm gonna have to slightly disagree with that, because this is going into other matches as well.
Mm-hmm.
What I've seen this rumored in a couple of places.
Okay.
Saying that Kevin Owens is going to win his match with Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And then cash in on Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns wins the title.
Oh, I think I did see that too. And
Yeah.
I kind of hope that happens, because I mean, as much as I want Strowman to be champion, because I love me some Braun fucking Strowman. But
the best thing going in WWE right now, easily.
But you know what? I'll take Kevin Owens if it's not Braun Strowman.
Right. Yeah. That's what I really want to see, basically.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. The point that they've got with Brock Lesnar has got me saying something I would never thought I'd see. Is at this point, I'll take Roman Reigns as champion.
No, yeah, I've been saying that since WrestleMania. Honestly, I've been saying that. Like, I'll take Roman for a while. And,
for a while, yeah.
Like, you can give the man a hell of a run, and it'll be better.
Like, at least he works.
Yeah, like I know it's promos and stuff, but what he's been cutting lately, like, it's real. Like, at least he's there.
I think that feud that he had with John last year helped him a lot with his mic skills.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah, definitely.
Because
especially just getting straight roasted in the middle.
Hell yeah, I remember he was just roasted.
In the middle of that, he just started getting better. Like, after the "it's a promo kid" thing, like he started getting a lot better, and you can tell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
even though that was probably known that he was gonna say that, it probably hurt his feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, well, shit, maybe I am trash, And I mean, I'm glad that he's like gotten more of a personality, because now it's a lot harder to hate him. But I'm coming around on Roman a little bit. I hope he does win.
Well, that's another good thing about this feud between him and Lesnar here lately is, what the hell is that?
It's getting Reigns over, kind of.
Yeah, they're finally giving him his own character, rather trying to be like, here's John Cena Jr.
Yeah, like, that shit sucked. Oh my god.
Yeah, basically.
And that's why every time he did anything, he got booed the hell out of the building, because nobody wanted to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody Jr.
Exactly.
They want Roman Reigns as a character with his own shit.
Yeah, WWE has like a generic fucking like hero storyline that they don't deviate from, and they do it with every single person that they try to build as a babyface. And it's just really like, I don't get it. I just don't understand why they can't change stories or like make people have personalities or anything. It's just
WWE changes stories. It's like the Cleveland Browns winning the Super Bowl, fam. Like, it's not.
Man, you know what? I think that they're gonna win 4 or 5 games this year.
Yeah, they might have a chance though. I seen Baker Mayfield and shit.
I don't know. I think they might win like 4, 5, or 6 games. I'm going in that range.
True, but yeah.
But yeah,
changing that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know about WWE, but I felt like Vince just threw like hella curveballs at WrestleMania, so you never know what the fuck is going to happen.
Yeah, at SummerSlam, it honestly, pretty much anything could be going down.
So, what's the other matches on the card? We've got
I'm real excited.
Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, There's
That
no
match-
way that can be a bad match unless they
Exactly.
just do something ridiculous.
That match and the Daniel Bryan and the Miz match are
Yeah.
the two that I'm wanting to watch the most.
Yeah, those are the two that I really want to watch to see. And,
I am excited for Daniel Bryan versus The Miz because The Miz has. If you'd have watched The Miz 10 years ago when he started and think, man, this guy's going to become the best heel in all of WWE, somebody would have slapped you in the face for being an idiot.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Like, honestly, I want him to have a run with like a major title.
Oh, yeah, I would love
Oh,
to see him
definitely.
get a major run again.
Yeah. Speaking of titles, in the mid card, you got Mr. Ziggles against Seth Rollins.
Mr.
And
Ziggles.
I think this one is up in the air, in my opinion. I don't really know. I don't really have a sure winner.
I think
So-
Seth wins it back.
Yeah,
I think there are only two things that are going to happen during this match. There's two outcomes. One, Seth wins the title
Mhm.
through whatever, probably clean. And then Dean Ambrose recently returning on Monday Night Raw.
Yes, sir. Looking jacked than ever.
Dude, he looks
Looking
dude,
hella
he was
jacked.
juicing on his off time. I'm telling you, he is fucking jacked.
Hell yeah.
Like
But
he's
he-
real jacked,
After
maybe.
Seth wins,
That dude was bench pressing Renee Young. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
I
Dude,
mean,
yeah. Like
I can't blame him there.
true.
But yeah, Seth wins, and then Dean turns on Seth, hitting him with that dirty deeds.
Mm-hmm.
A feud between Dean and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Or Seth loses because Dean Ambrose hits him with the dirty deeds.
True. Yeah, I feel you.
I don't think there's any way coming out of this where Dean Ambrose does not turn on Seth.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen right now. I think that it might happen in a couple pay-per-views after Seth wins tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen immediately.
You may be right.
Because like what's probably going to happen is Seth and Ziggler are going to go at it for the Intercontinental Championship for a while. And then like after like a pay-per-view or two, they're going to be like, okay, we're going to have Dean turn on Seth and let Ziggler win. That's the only way I could see that happening. But I don't know.
I mean, that's a possibility, but I'm feeling everybody's super hyped to have Man's back right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's real hot.
Hell yeah, man.
Crowd went insane when his music hit.
Yes.
Which is why it makes less sense to me to turn him as a heel right away. You know?
It makes more sense to me personally because
Yeah.
people are more hyped about it. So when they see it, when they turn, they're going to be more upset.
Exactly.
I mean, that's fair. And yeah, I don't know how beefy he fucking is. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's coming with good intentions.
He's definitely out there looking.
Yeah, he's looking for
real
something.
Jack, baby.
Yeah, real Jack, baby.
Real Jack.
And before we're all wrong, and it's actually just Dean's gonna turn on Roman in the Universal Championship match.
I mean, if he hadn't have debuted last night, returning,
Yeah,
I would have said that's a possibility. He just comes out after the match and just whoops Roman's ass or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But him coming out during the Seth segment last night, or not last night, but whenever.
Monday.
I don't think so.
Monday, bro. It's like fucking Thursday.
I've been on vacation. I don't know what day it is.
Oh,
I feel
man.
that, honestly. And then, man, you want to know what's like really making me upset? The tag team championship matches. I'm just not interested in.
Nah, not really. I mean, I don't see the New Day coming out as tag team champions for real. Like
That's the hardest thing about this entire championship because the Bludgeon Brothers have it now, and they're like basically unbeatable because that's how they built them. Like
exactly.
they're not gonna lose, and the only way they're gonna lose is to someone like Authors of Pain or someone that's just
yeah,
like insanity.
exactly. Yeah,
Like it's not gonna happen.
New Day is definitely not going to win this match, but I believe that they're going to put on an actual match this time and not just have the Bludgeon Brothers dominate like they've been doing.
B Team versus the Revival.
Is that the match that's announced?
Raw Tag Team Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll.
I hope the B team wins. I don't really like the Revival.
What?
I just don't like. I don't like them on Twitter. I can't do it. I'm with Cody and the Bullet Club all the way here. FTR.
I mean, to be fair, you're not supposed to like them on Twitter. That's
Not
their thing.
Well, I mean, but
So they're doing a good job if you don't like them on Twitter.
Exactly.
they are doing a good job. But I don't like them. I want the B team to win.
See, that's a hard one for me because
Yeah, it is a hard one.
As a team, the Revival is absolutely fantastic. They're an amazing tag team. And some of their matches down and then, I mean, like the matches between DIY and the Revival, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like saying anything about like their ability at all. I'm just saying I don't.
Yeah, you're getting worked. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, what else?
The most forgettable match of all time: Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin.
Basically.
Oh yeah, they're doing that again, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I don't. I really hate what WWE is doing with Finn Balor. It really pisses me off because like he deserves to be. I mean, the man was holding the Universal Championship when he got injured.
Yeah.
So like, I don't understand why they can't just give him something like
exactly like
a mid card run, or even like trade him to SmackDown and give him a WWE Championship run because obviously he's not going to beat Brock right now.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
so I don't get it. Like, why are they doing this to him?
Well, I mean, I've been saying for months, I guess over 500 days now. So that's how long.
Over 500 days.
Since that's how long Brock's had the title. Finn Balor is not going to be anywhere near the Universal title scene as long as Brock's champion.
Yeah.
That's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
Nah, it ain't going to happen, man.
Because if we're looking at it in a terms of in the wrestling universe, Finn Balor has no chance of beating Brock Lesnar. Not the way that the two of them are built as characters. It's just not possible in that world.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, me either. Not at all.
But in terms of this Baron Corbin match,
you never know, man.
I think Corbin's gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. I think Corbin is gonna win because you never know,
especially
man.
since Finn has won the last couple of matches between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Also, so how do y'all feel about this Cruiserweight Championship match, though?
Honestly, I don't even know who's in it.
Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak.
If they give it the proper attention that a match like that deserves, it has the potential to be a really good match because both of those are very good. I mean, Drew Gulak is an amazing wrestler who gets not nearly enough credit.
Agreed.
And Cedric Alexander as a character is kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
True. I mean, I like
really
what both of them. I like what both of them been doing and whatnot. And I know 205 Live has been like picking up as of late.
It's been rebooted under Triple H, so it's definitely like the quality is definitely better than
definitely better. Yeah.
I think
it's that like Triple H would just like run every show, man. Like
it'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
I think they missed a huge opportunity when they didn't put the title on Mustafa Ali.
True.
Yeah, they should have put him on Mustafa Ali because he was so hot, and like he was like mainstream hot. Like they're like news, like people talking about him. Like it was on the news.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And so like I don't get why in that moment with that much stuff going on with that person, why you want to just put the strap on him, because you could, ride that out. That's a lot of publicity. And honestly, I think he would be a better champion. If you're trying to make this show any good, then you need to do that.
Most definitely. Let's get another pointless match out the way. We got El Idolo, Andre Cien and Zelina Vega, and versus Rusev and Lana.
That match, honestly, might be pretty good.
Yeah,
It has the potential to be really good because I mean, we all know that Cien and Rusev are both amazing wrestlers.
hell yeah.
So just the two of them together has the potential to be very good.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of expecting like just an out of nowhere like 3.5-star match for this like throwaway thing. Which I mean, that'd be pretty good for a kickoff show.
Yeah, I could see that. And everybody likes to shit on Lana, but I don't think she's as bad as everybody says she is.
Yeah, I don't think
like
as
whenever
bad as when everybody make her seem like
Like
whenever she debuted, she was terrible. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
when she
not sorry.
debuted,
When she
yeah.
debuted, it was awful.
Well,
But
she
now,
grown.
now she's a lot better, and I don't understand like why people are just like writing her off.
I think it's because her gimmick is literally that she's bad at wrestling, but thinks that she's good.
I mean,
Probably,
that's fair.
something like that, man.
At least it used to be. I haven't been watching SmackDown recently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's kind of where I've been at too. I like watched this week, and that's just to get like everything brushed up.
All right, man.
What else is there?
Nakamura versus Hardy.
I want Jeff Hardy to win. I know Shinsuke is gonna win, but I really want Jeff to win because I don't know. Also, okay, I need a platform to rant about this. So I need you all to let me rant about this really quick.
Okay.
I fucking hate Shinsuke Nakamura's new music. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate his new entrance. Everything about it is terrible.
You don't like the Japanese rap over his song?
No, it's fucking terrible. I hate it.
You, sir, are completely out of line and 100% incorrect.
No, I am not. Listen, okay. Here's my problem with it.
Okay.
The intro was so powerful whenever like it was just the strobe lights and the violin. That was so much cooler.
Back when people was having seizures and shit. But yeah, go ahead.
That one was just so much more haunting, and it was cooler to him.
I understand mysterious
your
point, but the reason it got changed
was because people are having seizures, and it's like cool. Change the strobe lights.
I mean, maybe
don't change the music.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but do you really think Vince cares about people having seizures? No, that's not why it got changed. It got changed because he's a heel now, and the crowd was still singing his music.
Right.
I mean, I get that, and I'm just mad. I'm mad because I'm a Nakamura mark, and I loved his music, and I'm just mad now.
I'm gonna have to completely disagree with you on that and say that I absolutely love his new music with the Japanese rap over it. It sounds great.
It would be great if there wasn't that fucking guitar in it. I hate the electric guitar because, like, I don't understand why they added that. All they had to do there was they just had to put the guy rapping over the violin, and it was fine. And it would have been good.
I agree that the guitar is not the best part of it.
It gives the song flair.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not a good flair. It's like it went from being haunting to like this kind of sounds like it's maybe just a little bit offbeat, and I can't tell.
Yeah, you're right. I can understand that from like a producer standpoint. Like me and WayJay are probably the only ones that understand.
I guess you would hear more of that since you are into the whole producer thing.
And my other thing is I just really kind of hate it's not that I hate guitar screams in general. It's just like I don't understand what the point of it is. You know, there's 3 different fucking genres going on at the same time, and it's a clusterfuck. It doesn't work.
I mean, I understand. I can accept that as a valid point, but I'm still gonna have to disagree with you.
You ain't having it today, bro.
I mean, that's fair. Also, we straight up forgot about the women's matches.
Oh, I was going to get into that.
No, we ain't forget about those.
We didn't forget about that. Oh man!
But since we're talking about
this is my time. This is my time to rant now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for the Raw Women's Championship, we have Alexa Bliss, who is a champion, versus Ronda Rousey. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, it's a triple threat match. Carmella, who is a champion, against Becky Lynch, against Charlotte. No other women matches on the card. And I would understand. There's a lot of big names that's not on this card. Let's start with the women. Let's see. We have Sasha Banks, Bayley, Asuka, Nia Jax, the Iconics, fucking Riot Squad. It's like
all of them.
I don't understand why they're just leaving so many women off this card. Like, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, like, do we really need Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin?
Exactly. Like you could have at least added like one more.
And also, did we really need the Andrade Almas and fucking Rusev match? Like,
not really at all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they already had that match on SmackDown.
Yeah, but they already scheduled that. I mean, I'm cool with that match, but like come on, man.
I don't get it. Like, if there's a match that you're going to have that you've already done on network television that you're just going to do again, but it's on a pay-per-view and there's no stipulation, then I don't care. I do not give a shit at all.
No, you're absolutely correct. Like,
so
why?
we just have all blondes on this card except for Becky Lynch, and that's probably the only person I'm gonna root for is Becky Lynch.
Yeah, honestly, I hope that Becky wins because, first of all, she fucking deserves it.
Absolutely.
Okay?
She deserves it big time.
Becky Lynch is probably, if not the best worker, one of the best workers in the WWE, and it's not close. And the fact that she has been just treated like garbage
for these past years,
basically ever since she lost the SmackDown Women's title.
Yeah, she's just been treated like a side note and like trash since then. I don't get it. I mean, like, I get that they were building other women, but like during that time, who did they have? Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss. Who else?
You said Alexa Bliss twice.
Yeah, because it's Alexa.
Damn,
Alexa held the title 2 or 3 times during this SmackDown.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. And then now she's holding the Raw Championship, and they need to move on to new people because.
Jesus Christ, man!
Just for the sake of argument, I would say to the counterpoint of why isn't there any more women's matches? What other women's storylines are there? Right.
You have a point. You have a good point.
But that's not really at fault of the women. That's at fault of the writers.
The writers, yeah.
No,
the writers need
to be devil's advocate.
Yeah, but I mean, the writers need to like have more stuff going on. They need to be telling more stories than just like, oh, hey, look at like why?
I thought when this whole okay, so back at WrestleMania, here's a good point. Back at WrestleMania, Asuka loses. First loss. Then she gets another title opportunity against Carmella. And I thought they was really going to build this up to be, Asuka isn't the same Asuka as he was like they were before. But then James Ellsworth got into the fray, and then the storyline just went all downhill from there and shit like that. I enjoyed James Ellsworth coming back. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm marked out, but then the fucking shit just went down, and they just made Asuka look all bad. Like
what I don't understand about that is why did they bring Ellsworth back and then just immediately get rid of him? Like, why didn't they extend that?
I understand why they brought him back, but I don't understand why they got rid of him that fast.
Yeah,
because Carmella is a heel, and of course he's going to win by any means. Well, and that includes if she has to bring back James Ellsworth, then she has to bring back James Ellsworth.
You know what? I heard that he is like, I think Ellsworth said that he's on like a per appearance basis right now.
Oh,
And
wow.
So, yeah, so you might see him make an entrance in this match in some way, and then just dip for a month again.
I wouldn't doubt it. But
So,
yeah, that shit happened, and the shit just went downhill after that.
In terms of
battle of the sexes matches and shit like that, and
I'm, you know what? I really understand why, but I really, really, really wish that the WWE would have intergender matches with, like, obviously not like Braun Strowman versus like Alexa Bliss or something like that, but I mean like I would love to see like a Finn Balor versus Asuka match.
Hell yeah.
Like that would be
honestly, if they gave it a proper build, that would probably be a really good match.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you know?
like especially considering some of the matches Asuka had back in Japan.
Exactly.
Like she's a whole ass savage.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. I mean, like I do understand because like they have to deal with like the American public freaking out about like domestic violence and whatever, even though it's just fake wrestling. You know,
but I mean, if we're talking in terms of something that's gonna happen again, that's probably something we'll never see again, at least not anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying, and especially not in the WWE. Like we'll see it obviously in like ROH or wherever else, like in the Indies. But like
Impact or ROH or whatever. But at this time, no. Okay,
not in WWE. As far as the women's SmackDown match. Carmella is not going to win unless, like Waylon said,
James Ellsworth comes in and saves the day, or Carmella somehow happens to turn Becky and Charlotte against each other.
That's not going to happen.
That might happen, actually.
No.
Becky,
you never know what the hell is going to happen.
I mean, Becky's kind of upset, though, about Charlotte getting added, so she just might be mad at Charlotte, you know, and take it out on her, and Carmella just like could roll one of them up and then win.
Before we get into the Raw Women's Championship, I had to make a correction. I didn't look at the kickoff show because I didn't care about the kickoff show, but exclude me saying that the Sasha Banks and Bayley and the Riot Squad is not on the card. They have a kickoff match.
Oh, they do? Did they update that? I didn't see that.
They must have added that after Raw because that wasn't on there last time I looked at the card.
Oh, there also might be a Bobby Lashley versus Elias match.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is as much as I'm enjoying Elias's character right now, Bobby Lashley's not doing it for me. He's really not. Like they haven't done anything.
Bobby Lashley's never been able to do it for me. Like ever.
I don't know what the hell that was when. Him and Sami Zayn, and I just figured that's
just Sami Zayn was terrible,
and then him and Roman.
The thing between him and Roman was decent. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then they immediately just throw Lashley back down and
exactly
nothing. Like, oh, I'm here. I'm gonna take on Brock Lesnar. I'm the shit. And then immediately just, oh, I'm here and gonna make jokes and blah blah blah.
So my picks are Elias for that match, and I might go out on a limb and say the Riot Squad for the other match.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm gonna have to say the Riot Squad for that match.
Yeah,
and
I'm kind of mad that they're making Bayley and Sasha a team. Like, why will we not just fucking turn one of them on each other?
I think that shit was the weirdest angle I have
It was so
in my life.
Like everybody was so excited that we're finally gonna have them feud.
Exactly, but then
then they do that stupid ass therapy thing again. Like they literally even reused the same character from the
remember like last year when Enzo had to go to like some sort of fucking therapy or some shit.
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome.
Like I don't get why they're doing that. I don't get why the WWE won't listen to their fans.
Oh, that's been like that since like forever. Nigga.
Well, I know that, but I mean, you'd think that like even like the most popular opinion would sometimes get heard, but it never does.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, so, like they could just have like they could just draw something out of a hat and be like, okay, well, this we're gonna have be whatever the fans want this time.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I like it when they listen to the fans on some occasions, like the fucking Rusev Day. I think that was brought the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Some things, some small things, but
Well,
other than that
got over at shows. But like
yeah.
everything that people pitch is just like storylines that they want to happen, and no one listens to that.
Yeah, no one listens to that at all. I don't think.
And there's no way to express. We want you guys to hate each other. Like,
yeah, I mean, pretty much the only way you can get things, fans can get things done is by doing it the way they did with Rusev Day and the way they did with the whole Yes Movement thing.
Exactly.
It's all they only move on what gets over.
Yeah, have like something catchy.
You have to scream about it in the crowd and take over other segments.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because that's not how it should be done, you shouldn't have to be chanting Rusev Day and some other match to get Rusev over.
Exactly. Or the fucking 10 count.
That was the worst thing ever. Because
that is the worst.
I don't get why WWE fans, and really just fans in general, will incessantly just try to get themselves over and do dumb chants that don't make sense to a match, or they do some disrespectful shit like during a match. Like, I don't get that.
I still think my favorite chant is the one fall chant when
I love that. But, I mean, like,
the fact that WWE had to tell their in-ring announcers that don't pause when that happens is fucking funny to me. Like, I think that's like the best part before a fucking championship match.
The WWE loves their fans to have fun, but not too much fun.
Oh yeah, don't bring any beach balls into the arena.
Well, I don't. That's a whole different story. I think that the beach ball thing is another disrespect thing.
Yeah,
but I mean, doing just the one fall thing, it's like, yeah, that's just a fun thing that crowds do. Let people be crowds. It's like you don't have to be an ass about it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
But
are there any SummerSlam matches that we have not talked about yet?
Raw Women's Championship, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss.
If Ronda doesn't win this, I'm gonna be really mad.
Shout out to Alicia Fox though, because I ain't see that chick in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I hope Ronda wins. I've grown to be a fan of Ronda. I didn't really fight for real. I didn't really know how the shit was gonna pan out, but like I became a fan. I'm like, yo, like Ronda is fucking legit, and like I hope she wins. I just feel like something's gonna happen though,
Yeah, like I was really against her coming to the WWE at first, because I really thought that she wasn't going to like do her part and she was just gonna pull Brock Lesnar and just do that shit.
Exactly.
But when she came out and she was like, nah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is what like I want to do this full time, and she like signed a full time deal. I was like, okay, I can get behind it. I can get behind it.
Exactly.
And then now, as she's been wrestling and now she's getting a lot better, like I'm really behind Ronda.
Yeah, I'm behind the 100%, and that's my pick.
I don't know how I feel about this match. Like I don't see how Alexa Bliss can win this match the way they've been building.
But I'm sure that she's going to.
Like I don't, unless she just like wins by disqualification or some cheap bullshit.
Yeah, like
I don't see how she can win the way that Ronda's being built.
Yeah, the only way that it can happen is if like she gets someone to DQ the match.
Yeah,
like, I don't see how Alexa retains the title.
All right, this is our official crossover. We're talking about one MMA fighter. We're about to talk about another MMA fighter. We're talking about NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. And I guess since I said we're about to talk about another MMA fighter, we're going to start off with the Women's Championship. We have Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. We have
I really hope that Kyrie wins.
Same.
Hey, it's just like the fucking finals of the Mae Young Classic all over again, you know?
It is. It is the exact finals.
Yep. Last year's rematch.
So this is another thing that it seems like they've been kind of. I haven't been keeping up with NXT as I should be, but it seems like they kind of been slacking building Kairi Sane properly.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I think there's like
there's a chance that she might not come out as the winner.
Right. It's like so many. It's so many female talent in NXT. Remember back last year we was talking about when Asuka was still in NXT and she still had her reign, and we was just talking about, well, you know, NXT don't really have that many female talent. I mean, back then you had Asuka, Ember Moon, the Iconics, Nikki Cross, who was still there. I think
why is Nikki Cross still in
exactly? I don't know. I really wanted her to win the championship. TakeOver.
That match that she had against Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely loved, by the way. The way she just smiled as she was getting choked out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, man, I ride for Nikki so fucking hard, man. Like,
she deserves to get called up.
Exactly.
I'm confused as to why she didn't come up with Sanity.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I guess they had different plans for Sanity, and I still don't understand why they didn't call her up with Sanity.
Like, even if they had different plans, like Sanity's a 3-man team.
Exactly.
The only way that I can see that happening is if they want her to have a women's title run soon.
Right.
Which is why I'm kind of surprised that she's not on this card for the title.
Exactly. I really thought that they was going to build it up more and have a rematch at Brooklyn for her, but I don't know.
Honestly, I could not be more excited for Ciampa versus Gargano.
Oh man, we all thought that this was going to be a triple threat match, but I mean, it's Black got caught slacking. That nigga got clapped outside. My nigga, like.
Unfortunately, my man's got an injury.
I'm real fucking sad about that, by the way, because I love Aleister Black. I think he is.
Love him. Yeah, man. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like NXT right now has more talent than the entire main roster does. I'm pretty sure.
Oh hell yeah, most definitely.
Like I mean, and they have AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura and a bunch of like world-class performers, and NXT still has better people.
It's the Triple H effect, my guy.
And as far as Tommaso Ciampa goes, like he's probably the best heel in all of wrestling.
Oh yeah,
he and The Miz are definitely the two that I would argue.
The Miz.
Like
shout out to
Tama
Tonga though. I'm getting off topic for a second, but that dude Tama Tonga, man.
Yo,
this dude is so heel that he made New Japan Wrestling change their power.
Exactly. He's that dude is like the definition of badass.
That shit is crazy to me.
Exactly.
This man just went on TV doing whatever the fuck he wanted. And like New Japan had to be like, hold up, you can't
you can't be doing that. You can't be talking to Roman Reigns like that on Twitter. But yeah, I was here for it though. I was like, yo, keep that same energy, bro. Like, yeah,
I love that shit.
But yeah, back on topic. We all knew that this was going to happen. We all knew that we was going to get a third match. We just didn't know how it was going to end up. We just didn't know it was going to be set up like this. We all thought we was going to get a triple threat match, but apparently we're not. So
man, this match.
But I'm cool with it.
It hurts my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I want Johnny Gargano to win so bad. I really do.
Think he will.
But I want Tommaso Ciampa as champion so much more. Like I didn't realize how much I wanted that until he won the championship.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like I think that there. See, here's the thing with this feud. They're gonna milk this shit for all it's worth.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
so expect at least another title match. I think Ciampa wins on Saturday, but I think that we are going to see another match between these two for the championship.
There's definitely going to be Ciampa versus Aleister Black match when Aleister Black comes back, because Tommaso's gonna win. It's gonna be an amazing match. It's gonna be another 5-star match easily.
Right.
And then there's gonna be another Aleister Black match, and then Aleister Black's probably gonna lose that and get called up.
Yeah, and then Ciampa is going to face Gargano again, and then I'm sure Gargano will win that one.
Probably.
And then whoever ends up beating Gargano after that, he will get called up.
Yeah. North American Championship match, man. Adam Cole and Ricochet. I'm telling you,
I cannot wait.
That's gonna be. I mean, that's another match. It's gonna be good.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't have those two in a match and it not be good.
You can't. You seen Ricochet's last pay-per-view match, man?
With
Velveteen Dream.
With him and that match.
That was fucking bonkers, bro.
I was not expecting that out of that match. And
I loved every bit of it.
I was kind of iffy on Velveteen because I saw the match with him and Aleister Black, the whole say my name thing.
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed it, but I was like, I think he's gonna fall off after this.
Oh no, I got instantly sold on Velveteen, man.
I was behind him. I wanted him to be there, but his character, I thought he was gonna fall off after that, but he didn't, and I'm 100% for it.
Yeah, same. Okay, so.
But he's not even in this match, and
I watched. Actually, I'll talk about Velveteen Dream whenever we talk about that match, because I have a lot of stuff that I want to say about him because I think that he's amazing.
Right. But I think that Cole might retain. I think Cole.
I'm gonna agree.
I don't know.
It's kind of a toss up for real, because those are two amazing wrestlers, and I don't know. I think Cole might retain.
Yeah, I don't know. Adam Cole he defended this shit in the Indies. So, I mean, we could see pretty much anything here.
Yeah.
Because Ricochet, I mean, is really good. And honestly, I think that he might take this match just because of, his style. Because he's so quick and he's so fast-paced and, it tires people out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Adam Cole he's a fighting champion and he's really good.
Yeah. I could see it going either way. I wouldn't be surprised at any outcome, but I think Adam Cole's going to squeak by.
Oh, yeah. While we're on Adam Cole, before we get to the Velveteen Dream match, we might as well talk about the Tag Team Championship match, Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain. This is going to be an interesting one.
I want Mustache Mountain to win. And actually, I have kind of...
And then the Undisputed Era won it back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then but I really would like to see Mustache Mountain just have the title and have a good run with it, because I love Tyler Bate.
Hell yeah.
Bate is very good.
Crazy good.
Hold on. Sorry. Hannah, just texted me some shit, so I'm responding here.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hold on, the boys say hi. Okay.
But yeah, that match, it's another match. It's just gonna be good. Everybody in that match is good.
This card, man, it's gonna be a good ass card.
I mean, all NXT always outperforms in terms of match quality.
Yeah, I always.
There hasn't been a takeover that I've personally seen that wasn't better.
That wasn't exactly.
Yeah, every time that I see a card for NXT, I consistently leave looking at the card just going, holy shit. Because it's they always outdo themselves somehow.
I think they should just go ahead and start doing their own pay-per-views per month instead of just waiting on the big four pay-per-views.
No,
they did back in 2016 with the End and stuff, something like that,
Yeah.
But I think they're good what they're doing right now. So
I really want NXT to be that they should make NXT the pay-per-view that has all the gimmicks that the Big Show won't take. So when they did War Games this year, they should do that. Like
Right.
I really like that, like the feel that War Games pay-per-view had.
That
I
was
wanna see
awesome,
that more.
man.
Like,
Like,
that was arguably the best pay-per-view of last year.
yeah, I agree
I
wholeheartedly.
could see the argument in that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like like that shit was in fucking incredible.
hell yeah.
But I don't know. We just I like more gimmicks like that. And I like that NXT does that because they're not just the main show where it's just some bullshit is gonna happen and it's just Roman Reigns wins, lol. And it just I hate not getting good matches, and that's why I love NXT so much because
Right.
every match is so good.
Hell yeah.
That's true. Like there's not a single time that I've watched the NXT Takeover and walked away like, eh.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Every NXT Takeover I've ever seen, it always
just
ends
blown
with me
away,
like,
bro.
oh man, this is fucking lit.
Yeah. Like every time that I end up watching a takeover, I'm like, man, I honestly like that's like I walk away like that wrestling was just like all-time greatest. Like something about it was like incredible match of the year quality almost every time.
Yeah, almost every fucking time. Like, you never know what's going to be match of the night or what match steals the soul. Like, it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah, NXT I'm so excited for Vince to retire because I cannot wait for Triple H to take over the WWE and like to be head of booking because he is so good, and whenever he gets to the main roster, the WWE is going to change for the better. I really truly believe that.
Hell yeah.
Like if it becomes,
Go ahead.
I remember an old Triple H. He said this a while back.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he eventually wanted NXT to not be the lower. He wanted it to be like the third brand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
and I
doesn't
would
see
be- and I'd
it.
be
He
great
doesn't
with
see it as like a developmental brand, although it is. But he
Yeah,
doesn't
like-
see it as that. He see it as like an actual brand.
If
This
y'all
goes
out here
back to something I was saying just a minute ago, like when we were saying somebody gets called up, like to the main roster. He said he wants it to seem like that they're not getting called up; they're just switching brands.
Yeah. Okay, here's my thing. I don't like, I mean, like, I understand that, like, for, like, homegrown people, like, that is the developmental show. But I really hate calling it a developmental show because Adam Cole, Ricochet, Undisputed Era, Mustache Mountain, and then EC3, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, all of those dudes were indie darlings.
Oh,
Also
they're
Kairi
all-
Sane.
Kairi Sane too.
Yeah, back when she was Hojo, back in Stardom, bro.
Yeah. Like it kills me that everyone's like, oh, it's a developmental brand because it's like, no, the wrestlers on NXT are arguably better than most of the wrestlers that are on the main show. Like, tell me who is a better wrestler right now, Adam Cole or Dolph Ziggler?
Don't make me do this.
Man.
I love Dolph Ziggler so much.
Actually, that was a bad choice because Dolph Ziggler is really good. Let me do that again. Who's a better wrestler, Adam Cole or Jinder Mahal?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
I mean,
I'm cool.
How many definitely takes that, especially in terms of like wrestling skill.
Yeah.
Who's a better wrestler, Johnny Gargano or fucking or Jinder Mahal? Like, who's had more 5-star matches?
Why you gotta do my man Jinder Mahal?
Like, I mean,
Yo, I'm dead.
it's the first one I can fucking think of. It's just like I don't get it. Some of these dudes on the main roster are just not as good as the people that are in NXT. And like, I mean, if we're gonna talk about NXT being developmental, then send people down there that aren't main show material.
Yeah, I see your point.
I mean, they have done that with a couple people, mostly women wrestlers, and they did it. I think they even did it with Dolph Ziggler for a while when he wasn't being.
They did.
Yeah, they did. They do it with like sometimes they do it with like returning wrestlers. Like if a wrestler returns to WWE, like I guess Drew McIntyre for example,
Drew McIntyre,
or like when Mickey James and Asuka had a feud. at TakeOver Toronto.
That's different stuff. Like I feel like for Mickie James at least, it was just getting back into the swing of things, you know. Because
WWE terms, yeah. I mean, she was wrestling on Impact for a good while. But I see what you're saying, though.
Of WWE is different.
Yeah,
and like that's the thing. And I understand why it's developmental in that sense because it's a different brand of wrestling. But still, it's like it's basically the same fucking thing. And honestly, the fact that you have to wrestle a certain style in the WWE is kind of dumb, and they shouldn't do that.
I agree to an extent, but I also disagree because it is a safer, more protective thing for the wrestlers themselves.
And that's fair, and that does help with the wide audience that it has and all the kids that watch. But at the same time,
I mean, you can't have fucking Samoa Joe just hitting fucking coquina clutches all the time and shit. You can't have fucking Asuka kneeing people in the faces and breaking nose with this fucking strong style wrestling and shit. Like, you know, I understand that shit, but then again, you know, hey, you know, sometimes
you can branch out and do something.
Yeah, you basically, you know.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just really like watching wrestling that isn't like quote unquote safe, I guess. Like I like big spots that look crazy as fuck.
Oh hell yeah.
That's why I love NJPW because they do crazy shit in NJPW.
I agree with you to an extent.
Yeah,
like when it comes to like that shit that CZW does, I don't agree with you.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
Like
No.
I get hardcore wrestling and I appreciate it, but I don't
like the shit that Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, like CZW
overboard, bro.
Yeah, like that shit hurts me when I watch it. Like I've seen more devastating shit in like CZW and just different hardcore wrestling shit that I'm like I have my fill. It's good.
I mean, y'all already know how I feel about that. For my Facebook comments that I be leaving on them posts.
Yeah,
like be mad as hell.
I don't know. I'm not saying like beat the shit out of each other with chairs. You know, I'm just saying like I like seeing brutality in wrestling.
Yeah,
I mean you're right, but it also has to be restrained to a point to where it's not oversaturated with giant spots to where that becomes the norm and it's not exciting anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I like big spots. I'm a spot.
But that's part of the reason why you like big spots. It's because they don't happen all the time.
Yeah,
exactly. But real quick though,
if there was a ridiculous thing in every other match, it just wouldn't be ridiculous anymore.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that kind of happens in NXT. There's something huge every match, and
exactly.
and I love it.
Takeovers, and it feels that way because there's only like 4 or 5 NXT takeovers
a year. Yeah,
that's fair. And I'm sure that SummerSlam is going to be good, but I'm just kind of disappointed in like just these throwaway matches on the card. Like the only non-title match that really makes sense here is Daniel Bryan versus The Miz because I want to see that pay off real bad.
Right.
But like Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin and the Cien Almas and Rusev match, it's like they're there and there's not really a point there.
What else is on the takeover card?
Last thing is Dream versus EC3.
Okay. Velveteen Dream is going to be the greatest wrestler of all time when it's all said and done. I'm here to tell you now, Velveteen Dream is a gift to the sport of wrestling.
Yeah, he
is fucking incredible. Every time that I watch him, I'm more in awe every single time. I really hope that he gets over on the main show, and I think that he might if the gimmick works correctly.
Yeah, if it works correctly, I really think he's gonna be over, man.
Like, really, all they have to do is what they're already doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
basically,
change,
it seems like such a basic thing to say, but they've done it so many times.
Because he has that aura to him, like, you know.
He has the most flamboyant look at me aura. Like, I love it. Dream, sweetie, yes, go queen, yes. But I love Velveteen Dream. He is impeccable.
Exactly.
They always talk about that intangible, quote unquote, it factor. And
And
if you ever need to know what they mean by that,
Look at Bobby Roode.
look at Bobby Roode. Look at Velveteen Dream.
if they seem larger than life just because of how they carry, like it's all about how they carry themselves. Because Bobby Roode seems larger than life, and he's like one of the shortest dudes in the ring consistently.
Basically.
And Velveteen Dream seems larger than life and so mysterious because he just carries himself like this flamboyant, just, yes, queen, look at me, bitch, fuck you, and your couch.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. I love Dream. I love him. I want to see him do big things, and I want him to have a championship run soon because he is in fucking incredible.
Word.
And he's so young. That's what kills me. Like he's so good. And
He
he's
is
so
really,
green.
really, he is young. He's like, what, my age? How old is he?
I think he's 22. I'm gonna
Yeah, he's like my age.
let me. Also, yeah, he's 22. Oh shit,
Yeah.
his birthday is in 3 days.
So he'll be 23.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
But yeah. Well, you got Dream, but I feel like you still can't count out EC3 though.
I can't.
EC3 is also like very good. Like I don't really get too that much into him as a character.
Yeah, I don't really get his character, but he's an insane.
But as a wrestler, he's very good. He has a lot of skill. And I'm glad that they carried the EC3 over instead of
I'm really glad about that.
trying to throw back to whatever that other name was the last time he was here. I don't even remember.
Yeah, like I'm glad that he kept his gimmick, and I'm glad that Impact let him keep his gimmick, and it wasn't such a fucking deal like Broken Matt Hardy was.
Right. Yeah.
Because
I guess because he's more personal to Impact, being that he is a Carter and whatnot. So.
I don't know. I just like I do. I don't necessarily get his character, but I can't say anything about his in-ring performance because he's insane.
Oh, definitely.
And so I don't know. This match is gonna be really good. I'm looking forward to TakeOver the most out of both of these. If I'm gonna be real with you,
absolutely.
I'm just ready for TakeOver. I'm not even. I don't really care about Summer. I mean, I do care about SummerSlam, but I'm gonna go on a mini rant.
Caring about like most of the card, like 4 or 5 of these matches, I just don't give a shit about.
I'm going on a mini rant.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
What time does the SummerSlam pre-show start?
I think
probably 6.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 is what I would guess. When did they start?
We have like 6 or 7 hours of wrestling to watch on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
I mean, I don't like they they dual branded the pay-per-views back in like May, right?
They did it with I think Backlash was the first one.
Yeah, Backlash I think was the first one they did like that.
Man, if they keep on doing this, it brings us back to the point of SummerSlam. Like, there needs to be matches that has purposes.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so mad. It feels like they're just putting matches in to fill time. And it's like, dude, time. I don't care if it's shorter. You're already giving me a better pay-per-view the night before.
Like, dude, like
I don't care about half of this shit.
Back at Money in the Bank, I think when Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn had their match, I just walked away, and then I went to the convenience store, and then when I came back, the fucking match was over. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, dude, I remember what I did during that match. I literally during that match, I went to the store and shopped, and then came back, and the match ended. And what
store you go to?
There we have one that's right down the road from me, so it's not terrible. But okay. I was like, I need some soda, so I went and I got some Coke and Sprite, and then some Diet Dr Pepper from Hannah.
Damn.
And then actually no, it was Baja Blast, and then I got some Diet Dr Pepper for Hannah.
And the worst part about that is you didn't miss anything. That match.
Yeah, exactly, you didn't miss anything.
I missed nothing.
Sure, you missed the whole match, but
did I really waste my time? I mean, was my time better used?
Like your time was probably better spent going to the store and buying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. like fuck it. The Boston Hug Connection versus the Riot Squad does not need to be on the show. Bobby Lashley versus Elias does not need to be on the show. Cien Almas versus Rusev does not need to be on the show. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin does not need to be on the show. That's fucking 4 matches gone already.
Exactly.
Don't need to have.
And they don't really need to have.
Time.
It's just there to fill time because there's not really any storylines going on. I mean, for like the Rusev and Alma storyline and like the fucking, I guess, the women's tag team match. I guess there's some.
I mean, there's some story behind it,
but the other 2 matches, it's pointless. Like,
but like their story behind the Finn Balor and Corbin match, but it's done. They've already done it.
Literally,
yeah, I don't understand. It's so easy to just move on, find something that's way more interesting that I will care more about, and then not just have it be a singles match, slap some sort of stipulation on it, so I'm interested. You know, like I don't want to see the same fucking match that I could have just seen if I turned SmackDown on that week.
Right.
Most definitely.
I've never understood why they do that.
And I get that they probably don't have the money to make everything be a huge fucking spot fest. But
well,
I mean,
they got the fucking money. Come on, man.
Oh no, I mean, you think that, but I mean, you think they want to haul around like a fucking steel cage and all the extra bullshit they have to do.
I mean, I know
stipulations.
They have a budget to follow and shit.
Yeah,
they can easily put pyro back into the budget.
They do. I'm real mad. I've been real mad about them taking pyro out. I went to one of the last shows that had pyro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like because we went to a show that was like right after WrestleMania. 2 like shit, that was last year.
Like last year. They took pyro out like last year or something like
that. And so we went to one of the last shows that had it, and then they got rid of it not long after the show that we went to. And now every time that I see people entering, I'm just it's not as powerful to me now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
One of the most powerful things talking about pyro is like when I was a kid and at live shows,
like the pyro is the most memorable.
Kane would come out.
Yeah,
fire. Yeah, like I would be so far back in the stands and I could still feel the heat.
Feel the fucking the heat,
and it's just exhilarating.
Yeah, like that's so great. Like that, there's another feeling to someone entering. Like if you feel like yourself getting hot because Kane showed up because that pyro, then you're like, shit, this dude really is like fucking demonic. It builds the mystique.
Like, I think the fire pyro is like one of my favorite pyros. I remember when I went to a fucking Wizards game back in high school, and then during the starting lineup, they just had this fucking fire pyro and shit. You can feel the fucking heat. Like that's what I'm like the pyro adds something to the entrance and stuff. I'm just glad that they didn't take the fucking inflatable fucking shit from Bayley.
Yeah,
hold on. Like they let Bayley keep that shit, but we can't get fucking smoke when Becky Lynch comes out. That's the part that had me tripping. Like
everything has me tripping. Like the fact that we're not getting just like mysterious weird shit anymore because certain wrestlers are coming out. Like the fact that I don't know. I don't remember Bray having any like fog or anything anymore.
He definitely had fog.
He definitely had fog. Like it was low key on the fucking stage.
It was mostly just like on the entrance area, but he definitely had, and like that would be. Especially when they do the thing where they like turn off the lights and they just show up. How much better would it be if they show up and then there's fog?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's so cool that like that shit can happen. Like it like the mystique and the power of wrestling and what makes it so interesting is all based on the production of it. Like
let me say this. Like remember back in WrestleMania when some of the entrances they had this fucking 3D effect on them. Like for Asuka's entrance, they had like 3D mask and shit. For like the Miz's entrance, they had like
the 3D Awesome or something. I
Yeah,
think.
I just never understand. I didn't really. I wasn't a fan of that.
I was not also a fan of that either.
Man, you know what killed me? Can we talk for just a second about that fucking thing that they did with the words on screen? With the promos for a while. That was the worst shit I've ever seen.
That was so. I'm so glad that they're not doing that anymore. It was really
goodness!
so bad.
I just want to know whose idea was it for that, like for that type of promo.
Especially with somebody like Braun Strowman.
Oh my god! Whenever they did that Braun promo, I was like, man, I'm about to stop watching the WWE. Like, this is terrible.
Exactly.
Like I could get it working with a couple of wrestlers, but not all of them.
Like with Bayley, I could get it.
Yeah, like Bayley, I can get it. I guess with Asuka, low key, I can get it, but not too much. With like Braun, with like
dude,
whoever else.
Any men that are cutting promos cannot have that on their thing. I'm sorry, like they can't.
Especially if you're trying to be like a badass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point. Because every wrestler is trying to be a badass.
Like Tyler Breeze could pull that off.
Oh yeah,
Breeze could pull it off. Breeze and Fandango could pull it off. But
you can't have Braun Strowman talking about get these hands
and then have like some 3D like bullshit pop. It makes no sense. I don't understand that at all. That was the dumbest. That was the dumbest thing that WWE did last year, and it's like it's just ridiculous. I don't understand why. And for what purpose?
Okay, before we do All In, I guess I'll stay on WWE and talk about Evolution.
Okay. I haven't actually, you know what? Hold on. I need to look up the card for that because I'm really not.
There's really no card yet for
Evolution.
There isn't.
Pretty much we're just gonna talk about
what
we want it to be.
Okay. Oh shit! Okay, this is gonna have the finals of the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, it's gonna have the finals.
What's been announced is all the women's titles will be defended, and the Mae Young Classic finals.
Oh shit! They're making a WWE UK Women's Championship.
For real?
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then
I can get behind that.
Tony Storm versus Io Shirai is the only match that's confirmed on the card.
Io, ace.
Man, I'm pretty excited about that match, actually.
Okay, that'll be a good
Wait. Did you just give us a spoiler?
Nah. Oh, wait, maybe I did.
Oh, man.
I didn't know. I thought that it's been going on. So...
Did you just tell us the finals of the Mae Young Classic?
Yeah, I think he just did.
I didn't know. I'm a fucking idiot. My bad, y'all.
At least Io is in the finals, like expected.
You might have to edit this part out. Can't spoiling everybody.
fucking man.
I don't know if I want to keep it in or edit it out.
You might just put a spoily alert.
Yeah, like put a spoiler, like alert on the screen. But yeah,
put an alert on the screen. Spoiler alert: WayJay's an idiot.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to miss the spoiler, skip to whatever the fuck.
Okay, we'll talk about the Mae Young Classic in a second, but basically Evolution. Okay, so we have an All Brands, Raw, SmackDown, the NXT, Mae Young Classic final. We're supposed to have a fuck ton of women.
They said, I believe they said over 50 women are going to be taking place.
Women. If I do not see Bull Nakano, but I see Alundra Blaze, something's wrong with WWE.
You right.
True.
You absolutely right.
That's just my nitpick right there because I'm a Josie boy, you know. But so I hope this is going to be great. The Greatest Royal Rumble. It was you know. Hopefully the women can show out. How do you feel about the promo? Because again, going back to diversity, you had like Ronda on the cover. Yeah, Ronda, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss. And then
honestly, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, actually.
Yeah, it was just a promo pic for Evolution.
Oh.
And I just noticed people on Twitter, you know, talking about it. They made their own cover with, you know, diverse women and stuff like that. And I don't know. I guess Vince like blonde haired women.
Oh, well, that's been.
Oh, that's if that wasn't fucking obvious.
That's been a
That
thing.
was obvious from the SummerSlam card,
I mean,
except
that's been a thing since the 80s.
yeah, obviously.
But as far as what we want to be on the card, something I would like to see would be like, let's just start off the show with like a battle royal or something like that will determine a number
Yeah, like a
one
battle royal,
contendership
yeah.
for the later on.
That would be nice. I think what they should do is they could do like
this is personally what I want to happen. This is my fantasy booking.
okay.
Start of the show has some massive battle royal, probably 10, 15 women, since there's supposed to be 50. Got to have a way to throw them all in there somewhere.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's going to have people from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, because that's how the whole show is branded.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And have Nikki Cross win for a title opportunity, and then go on to win the title later on in that night.
I think that is what they should actually do. I kind of do want that to happen.
I feel you.
Like, I don't know, or at least if not Nikki Cross, they should have it be like the woman who wins the battle royale can like be added to a match that's going on already. So like for the NXT women's, the SmackDown women's, and Raw women's matches, there's already matches going on, but then they turn into a triple threat or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know. I feel like that might be like something fun.
Or at the very least, win an opportunity for a future time, if not that same night.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe not the same night because I can understand they'd be like tired as fork. But
I feel like a battle royal is bound to happen since I have said that there's going to be so many people involved, and I don't see any other way to have that many people involved without.
yeah, because straight up, like I said, the 5 matches that are on there are the Raw Women's, SmackDown Women's, NXT Women's, the UK Women's, and the Mae Young Classic Final.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be I've heard rumors. There's been rumors going on forever now of this, but women's tag team titles starting.
I would like that also, but I also really would like to see just like basically a whole other Royal Rumble for just the women.
Yeah, I guess I kind of agree with that. But then, I mean, if you do that, then what's the point of having the battle royal match?
Yeah, fair. Maybe that is what the battle royal match is going to be. Is something kind of like that.
I mean, they might do that, but I don't think they're going to do like a Royal Rumble style match.
Nah.
Yeah,
they already had
battle royal. Maybe makes more sense.
The women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Aztec warfare, please.
Aztec warfare.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
I mean,
battle royale.
That shit would be lit, dude. Okay. A little off topic. Actually, no, not completely off topic. That's a good way to swing into All In, actually.
Yes, sir.
So, fucking,
September 1st.
can we talk about how this match that just got announced, Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely for it. There's no way it could be a bad match.
I'm
Exactly.
so excited for this entire card. Like,
Yeah.
I'm real fucking excited.
I've actually got the card open in another tab because I wasn't
I
sure
do
what
too.
it all
I
is.
do too. Yeah. You're not alone, buddy.
Kazuchika Okada versus Marty Scurll. Adam
Definitely.
Page versus Joey Janela. The over-budget battle royale for a shot at the ROH title. I have a theory about that match. I'm going to get back to that. The Briscoes versus Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. And then Tessa Blanchard, Madison Rayne, Chelsea Green, Britt Baker. That match is going to be good.
Yeah. it's
Stephen Amell and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
The ROH
I think
title
that match is going to be better than people expect.
I think it is too. That match is going to be
Exactly.
real good. The ROH title match, Jay Lethal versus the winner of the over budget battle royale. I think that's going to be Flip Gordon.
You think so?
I really do. I think I don't see who else they could have it be because Flip's all out and then he somehow is going to get into the over budget battle royale and he's somehow going to win it and then he'll win the ROH title. It's the only way I can see that happening. That's it.
It's a good theory. I don't go against that.
And then also Okay, Kenny Omega versus Pentagon might be the match of the night, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Has a very good chance of being that. Yeah.
And then Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rey Mysterio, Bandido, and Phoenix versus the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi. I'm real
That's gonna be good.
fucking
man.
hype.
Good. I was super excited when I saw that match because I didn't keep up with all of Lucha Underground, but that's the first time I saw Phoenix,
Yeah, Phoenix is insane. Like
and
honestly,
I was highly impressed with what I saw of him.
yeah, I love Phoenix. He is like a performer for the fucking ages. And a lot of these dudes that
His all-in card is shaping up. Like a couple of weeks ago, it was looking pretty underwhelming.
yeah, and then now like these
It's
couple-
looking better.
Yeah, like the couple things they've added with Rey Mysterio and then the Omega versus Pentagon match.
I'm absolutely for it, They said the pre-show's gonna air on WGN America.
I think that's what it says, and that's gonna be where the Battle Royale.
Yeah, that's gonna have the
and
Battle
the
Royale.
Briscoes match is on.
The Briscoes. Most definitely.
Yeah.
So since this is predictions, let's get into that. I guess start with the Battle Royale, or not.
Flip Gordon.
So have they announced who's in it?
I think some of it has been announced. Let me make sure. All in card.
Okay, yeah, they have announced.
Yeah, I figured
it's got Jordan Grace, Moose, Rocky Romero, Colt Cabano, Ethan Page, and Brian Cage are all announced.
Yep, and I think that all of the people that are gonna be like in it, like there's gonna be enough. Not enough. Like most of the space is going to be taken up except for like one last space, and Flip is going to somehow get into it on the pre-show.
Well, they've already announced how many people are going. It's going to be a 15-person battle royale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that 14 spots are going to be announced before the show, and then on the show, I think that Flip Gordon is somehow going to get a spot and then enter the battle royale.
I mean, they could since it is being booked. I'm assuming it's being booked by Cody and them, since they're financing it. Cody could take a page out of a WWE book and have all 15 people announced and have somebody get that backstage assault.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I think that there might be something that goes on, but I really, really think that Flip Gordon is going to be in that match.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He basically said he's not gonna do anything with it, right? Like it's part of the storyline.
Yeah. Like I don't know. The whole thing is that if they hadn't been doing this Flips all out thing and they're doing, so much shit to like be like, yeah, he's not going to be on the show, then he's going to be on the show. Why would you make it that big of a deal that he's not going to be on?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't understand that,
So I think it's going to be him, and he is going to go on to beat Jay Lethal for
I've got to say,
championship.
Jay Lethal is the shit.
Yes.
He is the shit. I love Jay Lethal,
yes.
but I don't know. I feel like Flip. I don't know the way that they're booking this. I think that that's just what's going to happen because I mean,
you're right. It does make a lot of sense for it to be that way. Since they've specifically been going on like no, this one particular person, no.
Yeah.
Like if they do all that and then just have them actually not be there, then it just doesn't really make any sense in terms of story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I don't know. I just why I can't think of any other way to do that. Like why would you say he's not going to be there and then not have him be there? It's obviously that's what it's going to be. I don't know.
I mean that seems like a pretty good prediction to me.
Yeah. And then so I think I have the in order card. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay. So the Briscoe brothers versus SoCal Uncensored.
I mean Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. That's a good team.
Yeah, that's a really good team.
And if everybody knows the Briscoes are a good team, obviously that's going to.
I think that match is going to be. Yeah, I think people are kind of sleeping on it just because it's on the pre-show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sleeper match, man. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really have. I don't keep up enough with indie wrestling to have proper predictions,
Mhm.
except for a couple of things.
Yeah, no, like I mean, I know what's going on with like NJPW, but I don't know nearly as much about like stuff that's going on in ROH.
I'm gonna get off topic for a bit, but speaking of NJPW, ROH and NJPW selling out Madison Square Garden.
I am
Oh my God.
super excited about
Yeah,
that.
me too. Because I'm saying that, like, okay, I really think that in the next couple years, if Vince doesn't step down in that time, that you're going to see a major push in other companies for taking stuff over. Because if the WWE keeps going right now, it's just going to keep losing its audiences because Vince is literally losing touch and losing people because of it.
Right.
And like I haven't watched the WWE in a fucking minute, and I really only keep up on the pay-per-views just because I'm not interested in anything that's going on.
No, I can completely understand that, and I'm just like extra excited because we talked about this in the chat when they first announced that it sold out.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy, man. Like,
it's the first wrestling event in Madison Square Garden not booked by a McMahon
or a McMahon, yeah, basically. Like, yo,
in
that's
60,
crazy.
literally 60 years.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Exactly.
And the fact that it sold out so quickly, I might add, shows a lot about the fact that there are still wrestling fans. They just don't like necessarily.
I swear
they
that
don't turn out nearly as fast for like a WWE product.
Like, I just think that Madison Square Garden did a whole heel turn. Like, they let ROH and New Japan did their thing. Now they're carrying Pepsi at vendors and shit. Like,
the whole venue did a heel turn.
The whole venue did a heel turn, bro. Like,
honestly, yo, completely fucking off topic. Coke is better than Pepsi. Changed my mind.
Man, I swear to God.
Right. Coke is better than Pepsi.
If I wasn't drinking Coke Zero, I would try to change your mind, but fuck it, I don't care.
Man, fucking
no, like yeah. And I'm pretty sure back on topic. I'm pretty sure WWE the last 3 times that they went to Madison Square Garden did not sell it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
And that shows so much about the fact that people want to see a new product in big venues, and they want that, like, people like wrestling, but they want good wrestling.
Exactly.
And they want shit that like matters to them. And I mean, like, honestly, like, the indies have had better stories than the WWE has.
Right.
You know? I mean
that's relatively a relatively new development as far as indie scenes go.
Yeah, like the indies finally having good shows.
It's not that they haven't had good shows before, it's that they've always just been
good wrestling.
Here's a bunch of matches. They're all good matches. You're gonna enjoy yourself.
But they haven't been like, here's a bunch of matches. They're all good matches, and here's a story. Matter. Yeah, and they matter.
There's reasoning behind these matches now.
Yeah,
and if we're gonna be honest with each other here, that's why we all originally got into wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
We all got drawn into it because of the flair and the excessive bullshit and the physicality of it. But what kept us there was the stories.
Yeah,
the stories kept us there, most definitely. I can read that.
Like I don't know, and I also find indie promos way more charming. Like I don't know why. Like the WWE, it has a very simple, like, this is a promo and this is how you cut it, and they have like 4 promos that they cut and that's it. And then like they'll go on their like talking rants or whatever, but it's not really like doing much. Like that's what indie people do anyway. But like in the indies, like just the promos that they cut on other teams are just like so much more like, I don't know, there's more flair to them. Like they're doing more shit, and even though like the promo might be dumb or like they ain't making any sense, it's more interesting at least.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, it makes it more interesting.
Like I don't know. But anyways, so Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes. Who do you think's gonna win that? I mean, I think I know who's gonna win that.
I'm gonna go with Cody.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
yeah,
with Cody, man.
I think Cody puts himself over on his own show.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
And then Okada. But actually, you know what? I want to save that one. I want to save that one for one of the last ones. The 4-way with Madison Rayne, Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, and Tessa Blanchard.
For me, I
I'm
think it's
gonna go
between
with
Tessa and Chelsea.
I'm gonna go with
I
Tessa
believe
too.
didn't Tessa Blanchard just recently win
She
the
just won the Impact Knockouts
Impact title?
Women's Championship.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think she's gonna go over because of that.
Yeah, I like Tessa for the win there. Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell.
I mean, Christopher
Oh, man.
Daniels is obviously gonna win
Yeah.
but because
Yeah.
he's a wrestler and Stephen Amell is not. He's an actor.
Yeah.
But I think that match is people are probably expecting like a half a star throwaway match. I think it's gonna kick it up to about 2.5.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels might be able to save that match from being
Not even that. I think Stephen Amell is gonna surprise people.
Yeah, because I haven't
most
seen
of his own stunts on
Yeah.
Arrow.
So I don't know. That match honestly might end up being good. You might see Stephen Amell do like more indie shit. I'm just saying, like I don't know, because
I think he's gonna be better than people expect.
Yeah. Okay, Joey Janela versus Hangman Page.
I say I might have to go with Hangman with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a close one, but I could see it going either way, but I'm gonna have to say Hangman.
I'm gonna say Hangman just because it's a Bullet Club show.
See, I nearly went the other direction because of that same reason.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be other people that lose.
Yeah, like I don't think that Skrull wins versus Okada.
Not against Okada.
Exactly.
But I am very excited for that match because
definitely.
I do think that match is going to be at least 4 stars.
Right.
Like that match going to be real good. Okay, Rey Mysterio. Actually, you know what? No, let's talk about that Okada Skrull match. What do you guys think is going to go on there? Because I mean, like I don't know. I do think it's going to be a good match, but I wonder how it's going to be wrestled.
It's gonna because Skrull is a technical wrestler, correct? Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Like more so than Okada is, anyways.
Right.
I think it's gonna start very technical, and Skrull's gonna be dominating for like at least half of the match.
Yeah.
And they're gonna, because it's a Bullet Club type show, and he's associated, he's gonna at least tease to win.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to just go out there and get dominated by Okada.
I mean, I do think that match is going to be a lot closer than Lol Okada wins.
Yeah.
Especially because Okada has been going off the fucking deep end lately.
Yeah. Basically.
So we'll see. But I am pretty excited about that match.
I agree with what you said. It's not just going to be like, oh, he wins, haha. But it's going to be a great match.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito versus the Golden Elite.
That's a toss-up, man. Like
I want to say the Golden Elite, but I don't think they're going to pull it off.
I don't know, man.
I
don't think they're going to pull it off. I don't know. That's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, that match really is a toss-up. That could go.
It's going to be very close. I'll tell you this though. If the Golden Elite lose, Kota Ibushi is going to take the pin.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree. But I also say if the Golden Elite win, I think Kota Ibushi is going to win with a pin.
I'll agree with that too.
Yeah.
Like he's either going to give the pin or take the pin, and there's.
I'll have to agree with that. That sounds right.
He's a verse, y'all. But okay, so Jay Lethal versus whoever wins the over budget battle royale. We think it's gonna be Flip Gordon. What do you think?
If they do go the way where it is Flip Gordon, I think he'll win. If it's not, I think Jay Lethal will win.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Actually, I don't know. If Brian Cage wins, then I think that Brian Cage might beat Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. Like,
I'm gonna stick with what I said. If it turns out to be Flip Gordon with the story that you're projecting, then he'll definitely win. But if anybody else, Jay Lethal's gonna retain.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. And then Kenny Omega versus Pentagon.
That's gonna be
That's
crazy good,
probably
man.
gonna be match of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And-
yeah.
And Omega's gonna barely win.
I agree with that.
Yeah, barely.
What you might see is this spill over into an NJPW show, because correct me if I'm wrong, Kenny is still the champion, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, because I know that G1 was going on, and I know that.
Speaking of G1, I am so upset that Kota Ibushi did not win.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, like I was kind of hoping for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that would have been a whole fucking meme. But I don't know. I'm really, really fucking happy that Tanahashi won, because I love Tanahashi.
I mean, he's great. I mean, there's no denying that he is great.
Oh Jesus Christ! Ads. Okay.
But my man's Kota.
Yeah, no, my poor man's Kota. But also, I kind of didn't want to see a Golden Gaze match for the title, just because I feel like that would be so heartbreaking. And I want to see it continue. I want to see the Golden Lovers continue for a little longer.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But man, I love Tanahashi. I'm glad that he won. I almost kind of wish that Takahashi would have won, just because I love Takahashi.
True.
But yeah, no, I love Tanahashi, and I'm glad that he won. If it wasn't Takahashi or Kota. And then also, did you guys see that he had Shibata in his corner?
No, I didn't see the match. I just saw
Shibata was in his corner with him. So
interesting.
Yeah, that might be something going on there, man. And something else. I miss Katsuyori Shibata so much. That dude was a fucking treasure. And it's I mean, like, it sucks that he like basically fucking died in that fucking, like, after that match, because dear God, he's a monster.
Yeah.
But what else is there?
That's the whole card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole card. Oh.
That's everything that's been announced, anyways, and that's including the pre-show. That's 10 matches, so I doubt there's going to be much more.
If anything changes, which it probably will. I mean, fuck, there's still there's still 15 days to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, shit might change, but if anything happens after SummerSlam, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
My back stretching. Okay. Wow.
Oh yeah. Speaking of back, Matt Hardy.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, poor
Spine.
man. Pelvis is fusing with his
Spine.
spine.
Pelvis. That's not good for my man's.
Nah, I think he's at this point. I think he's saying his goodbyes at this point.
Yeah, I think this is his final run.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I think Jeff is not too far behind as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jeff is still going, and he seems like he's doing well, so I think he might still go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've commented on this before to y'all, but Jeff seems. I mean, obviously he's 40 years old now.
Yeah.
So he's not a young man anymore, especially with the way he's been treating his body for the last 20 years.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
He's definitely been slowing down. You can see it in nearly everything he does. He doesn't, like, the one that's the most obvious to me is when he goes up for the Whisper in the Wind.
Oh, yeah. I was going to, yeah.
He used to, sprint up the turnbuckle, and now he just kind of slowly climbs it.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like the reason that it's like that, though, is because it's just how the matches are building.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, usually whenever he gets really tired, then and he'll like act like he's really tired, and then he'll like go up there slowly because that's just like how the match builds. And that just seems like how every match has been that he uses the Whisper in the Wind in.
I mean, I understand your point, but I also don't think that that's the reason why.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, he is getting older, and he has had one hell of a
one hell of a
wrestling
fucking career, man.
Yeah.
But
Definitely not safe.
not safe at all. Yeah, one hell of a
To put
life.
it frankly, it's amazing that the man can even still move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean,
I'm
honestly,
still.
the fact that Matt is in worse shape than Jeff is kind of
I
wild to me.
would go on a limb and say that the main reason Matt is in worse shape is because of the top rope leg drop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
like that. I mean, every time, like even as a kid, when I watched that fucking move, I was like, that does not seem like it would feel too good at all.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to land on my fucking tailbone.
To me, that move it's one of those moves to me that seemed like it hurt the person doing it more than the person receiving it.
Yeah, like I don't like finishers like that. That shit makes no sense to me.
There's a couple of them like that. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now because.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. What is your favorite wrestling finisher?
Favorite finisher?
Yes. I already know what mine is.
All right, go ahead.
The whale hunt.
The whale hunt. What is that?
What is that?
Hold on. I'm going to send it to you on I don't know if Buddy Murphy has the same name for it, but it's Buddy Murphy's finisher.
I can't think of Buddy Murphy's finisher off the top.
Okay, I'm gonna send it on the Facebooks.
All right, I'll look at this and see
the books.
This is my favorite wrestling move of all time. It's brutal as fuck.
All right.
I love it.
Man.
Okay. Yeah. I can dig that. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I love that finisher.
I mean, I've always been partial to a good super kick.
I love
not so much anymore because it's one of those moves.
Super kick party. It's so oversaturated.
Yeah, basically.
But I mean, like one of my favorite spots in all of wrestling is that match between Shawn Michaels and Shelton Benjamin on Raw.
Yeah.
Where he jumps all the way across the ring and gets kicked in the face by Shawn Michaels. And it's just so good.
And yeah, like I mean, the sweet chin music at the time was a great finisher. If Shawn Michaels was wrestling now and had the sweet chin music as his finisher, he would be forgettable at best. Like honestly,
you're right. Like I wouldn't put it as my favorite per se.
But I mean, it definitely is a good finisher.
It's definitely not just the sweet chin music in general, but that is one of the reasons. But just a properly timed, like even Dolph Ziggler when he hits it
Dolph
at the right
Ziggler
time.
hits.
Yeah. He is the meanest super kick.
I don't know. I feel like Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler are basically the same wrestler, but in different timelines.
Yeah, but different timelines.
You're not entirely wrong. I could definitely agree with that too.
Like, I mean, they really are. I mean, and I'm not saying that Dolph Ziggler is a Shawn Michaels knockoff, but they are in more ways than just like their characters. They're very similar.
Yeah.
Like even just personality wise, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like they're a lot of the same, and Vince likes guys that have similar qualities, and that's why, Dolph is so like Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels was big, and Vince is like, well, I'll just do the same thing again, and we'll see. If that works.
I'll tell you what I can say. My favorite current finisher is, since we're on the topic of Dolph Ziggler, the combo of the zigzag and the claymore.
That is pretty lit.
Yeah, that is lit.
It's one of those moves that looks like it'll put you to sleep. It just looks efficient.
You have a point.
Also, okay, Kenny's one-winged angel, Bray's sister Abigail. Both of those are finishers that stand out to me too. Like I'd say my top 3 are Whale Hunt, and then Sister Abigail, and then probably the one-winged angel.
What about you, Big Grizz? What you got?
I don't know. Top 3. If I had like top 3, I would say Styles Clash. I haven't really seen much of that lately.
Yeah, I don't know if they're letting him use it as much anymore.
Yeah, especially when that time James almost broke his fucking
Ellsworth
neck.
almost killed himself.
And Styles basically had to save the man. Like, no.
Yeah, AJ is okay. AJ is okay. I think AJ is the greatest wrestler of all time. Just right now,
he's definitely in the conversation.
Just because he's so safe and he works so safe, and the fact that he was able to be so heads up about that entire Ellsworth thing and saved Ellsworth from literally dying. Like, I'm kind of...
If we're being honest here, if it was that same exact move, same exact spot, Ellsworth did the same exact thing, but it wasn't AJ Styles doing it, he probably would have broke his neck.
He probably would have.
No, I agree with that. AJ
noticed that his head wasn't in the right spot and like landed it awkwardly on purpose.
And man, I don't know. That's just why I like watching AJ so much, because he really does he gets it, and he's really safe, and just everything that he takes such care in every performance that he puts in. And I love that.
The great thing about it is he does all that. Like, you're absolutely correct in all of what you said, but he does it without looking like he's doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it looks natural to him, and that's what
he does it with so much ease. But I know it has to be,
like it's far from easy.
Yeah, it's far from easy and shit.
But he just makes.
But the way he does it, yeah, you're right. Like he's out there doing moves that look unsafe as fuck, while actually being one of the safest workers they got.
Exactly. All right, so Styles Clash, is the Canadian Destroyer considered a finisher?
I would assume so.
Okay. Styles Clash, Canadian Destroyer, Northern Lights Bomb.
Okay.
Northern Lights Bomb, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Northern Lights Bomb, word to Akira Hokuto.
True. That's a good pick right there.
Dead ass. Like, that shit looks so fucking brutal. Like, it's just like you just pick the person up and you just wrap your arm around their neck. Just like it's a fucking instant fucking drop. And it looks so fucking brutal.
And it's good you would say that, because you were talking about her the other day, and I'm not as big up on the Japanese wrestlers as you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was looking her up, and I was like, man, that is a nice looking finisher.
Dude, I'm telling you, I could ramble about Josie Legends all day. Like, I say my top 3 would be Akira, Manami Toyota, and probably Bull Nakano.
That's fair.
You got other people like Aja Kong, like Kyoko Inoue, Yumiko Hata. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these fucking names.
Take a Japanese pronunciation class. It actually isn't nearly as hard as you'd think.
Oh no, I know. But yeah, like stars like that. Then you got the modern day wrestlers like Kagetsu, Hana Kimura, like basically all the like the fuck Io Shirai, Kairi Sane,
Asuka.
Well, yeah, basically Asuka, Mio Shirai. You got all these Joshi promotions in Japan. You watch Stardom, Oz Academy, all that stuff. They have good
Yeah.
wrestling down in Japan, like that ass.
There's really some top-notch stuff that I'm just kind of asleep on. Like I'm trying to play games and watch anime,
Yeah,
and then SummerSlam's 7 hours long.
7 fucking hours long, man. Like,
man, honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you, I think I'm working during SummerSlam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like fucking go home and then just watch the matches that I give a fuck about. Because honestly, I'm probably just gonna skip the entire pre-show, and then
Yeah.
also
Unless they put the SmackDown titles on the pre-show again, I'll probably skip the pre-show as well.
Yeah, probably.
I don't care. I just don't care.
I really don't care. It's Takeover is my priority for this weekend.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
SummerSlam. I don't really care about SummerSlam after that, but I'll still watch it.
I care about a couple matches on SummerSlam.
Yeah, like
that's it.
I care about a couple matches, but for like
I mean, I definitely want to watch it to see how WWE presents AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
I want to see AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, and I want to see Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, and those are the two matches that I'm the most excited about.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Daniel Bryan versus The Miz is not gonna this time. It's not gonna be the last time this match happens, but this time that match is not gonna be all it's hyped up to be.
No.
That's fair. I mean,
and it's not going to be because it's a bad match. It's going to be because storyline-wise, there's going to be some fuck shit that happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. But the next match that happens, I do feel like is probably going to be like a match of the night at whatever pay-per-view it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so talked about all this. Do we have any surprises for the Raw or SmackDown after SummerSlam? You think any call-ups are going to happen? Debuts or whatever?
I think that if Aleister Black wouldn't have gotten hurt, I would have said Aleister Black.
Yeah.
I
agree with
think,
that. But he's injured right now, so I think he's gonna end up staying in NXT for another takeover.
Yeah. I think that if Adam Cole loses the North American Championship and the Undisputed Era lose the championship, I would not be surprised to see them get called up.
Yeah, if all of Undisputed Era loses their titles, I would not be surprised if they showed up on like SmackDown.
Yep, I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I mean, I'd be surprised because of the surprise of it, but I wouldn't be like, oh man, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's a lot of different things that I'm not quite sure about, but like I can think is going to happen. Like I don't know. I feel like we're gonna
outside of the Undisputed Era and Aleister Black, I can't really think of anybody that would have a place on the main roster right now.
Yeah, basically.
You know, here's something might happen. We might all just get fucking memed on. And then, so like, let's say Roman wins the championship and KO cashes in on Roman. I think Brock will probably come back that day and probably win the title on the show.
You think he'll come back on the show?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. I think that if he loses, I wouldn't be surprised if he came back and they just kept it going just because. Because, like...
That'd be like the most petty shit ever, man.
I cannot tell you how upset I would be if Brock won the title back on the Raw after SummerSlam.
Yo, that shit, like, I don't know what the
my feelings would be so insanely hurt.
Yeah, dude, like, honestly, that shit would make me so fucking mad. I'd be like, okay, fine.
Like, I want to know what would be worse, that happening or, like, Roman being entered in number 30 at, like, last year's Royal Rumble. Like,
man, dude, that pissed me off. Yeah. I was thinking that was gonna be Joe the whole time. I was like,
I was going to cancel my network subscription for real. Like, I was like, nah, son. Like, I knew it was going to happen, but like, damn.
It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't get why the WWE doesn't see that no one is interested in Roman Reigns.
I don't understand either. But he's the poster boy, you know.
Man, why get a new poster boy? AJ Styles is a better poster boy. I mean, like I
The
get
problem with AJ
that
Styles
Samoa
being
Joe is
the
big
poster
and
boy-
Samoan, but like
AJ Styles being the poster boy wouldn't work out because man's almost 40 years old. He's not going to be doing this for the next 20. He's not going to be doing this for the next 10 years. Like,
man, neither is
what
John
about
Cena, but
Braun?
John Cena is the first person on every single pay-per-view that he's ever been in.
What about Braun?
I don't know. I think Braun has more of a
Braun's definitely gonna be there, is assuming barring injuries, God forbid.
I
gonna-
hope that
he's gonna
Braun
be
Strowman
around
never
for a
gets
while.
injured.
I mean, same, obviously. I don't hope anybody gets injured.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. I hope that he never has to miss time. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
Because like,
But I don't think
God,
his
I love watching
character,
him.
at least not his current character, would fit like the quote unquote poster boy.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I
feel
feel like his current character with a couple changes would be perfect for poster boy. They should book him like Austin.
I feel what you're saying.
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you.
I feel what you're saying, but
If they booked Braun like Austin, and really they just had him act like Austin, then it would be impeccable. I would love it. It would be the next thing that got wrestling mainstream again. I really believe.
I will say this: I'm very glad that he's getting more personality here recently.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Because like I've seen like backstage videos of him, like of just like other wrestlers taking the videos. He seems like he's a genuinely hilarious guy to be around.
Yeah, like that's what I get from him.
Like the feel I get from like the backstage stuff I've seen of him, seems like he's just one of the bros.
Yeah,
And I'm
Like-
glad that that's starting to show through more so than just coming out there, power slamming somebody,
gonna smash you. Ugh.
and then fucking off.
Yeah, like that shit did get pretty annoying after a little bit, but it's a lot better now.
All right, one more topic before I wrap this shit up, man.
All right.
I don't know if you guys heard about this. What's been going on with Dave?
Oh
Dave
my
Meltzer.
God. I was going to bring that up at the beginning of the podcast, but I just didn't say anything because I wanted to get on with other shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Explain.
Oh boy, Gil. So,
like a few podcasts back, Dave was talking about a few things and something. Then he got onto the subject of Peyton Royce, and then he basically talked about her not being like what she used to be in NXT, saying that she's too light or stuff like that. And Twitter just ripped his ass like a hole. And
he was like,
good on their part, bro. Like
Peyton. Basically, what was said was Dave was like, it sounded like Too Long Didn't Read. Dave was saying Peyton Royce got fat, and what he meant in context was he didn't like her fake titties.
basically.
And so I think that's more what he meant when he said she was lighter in NXT. But yeah, she got real mad and she was like, wow, what do you want me to do, Dave? Starve myself? And so like wrestling Twitter has been exploding.
It's like literally. And
I guess the reason I don't know about this is because I don't have a Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little surprised that you didn't get on Dirt Sheet stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't go on very many dirt sheets. Like the wrestling sites I go to tend to not do the whole rumor bullshit,
Yeah.
which is the reason why I go to them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just find a lot of my shit out on Reddit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You know, I mess around on Reddit too. You know.
But yeah, man. Come on, my mans.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
What, Reddit?
No, Dave.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
no, he can't.
I don't know what kind of fuck shit he's on.
Like, I've never been a huge fan of the man because
Yeah,
he always has given off this air of I'm the shit. I know everything. Everything I say is right. And if what I say isn't right, it's because they read what I said and changed it.
and also the Tokyo Dome is the greatest structure that's ever been built in the history
7
of
stars.
mankind. The building
7
itself
stars.
gets 10 stars.
Hell yeah. 10 stars. Shit,
But,
man. Well,
yeah, no, I don't know where else to go from that.
No.
I'm still mad, man. You told me in the chat that Casey Kane is retiring from that.
Yeah, Casey Kane and fucking
And Elliot Sadler.
Elliot Sadler.
I don't keep up with the racing anymore, but
I
that
know,
does hurt my
right.
soul a little bit
Yeah, that's
because those are the people that
That like I watched growing up. and
Casey
shit.
Kane was starting
Bro,
yeah.
when I was watching.
y'all want to hear some wild shit that y'all are never gonna believe?
Yes.
My mom used to date Jeremy McGrath, or not McGrath. Jeremy
Mayfield?
Jamie McMurray.
Jamie McMurray.
Jesus,
Oh,
fuck.
really?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I'm not shitting you. Yeah, she did.
That's crazy, man. I like Jamie.
Yeah, he's from Joplin.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, he went to Webb City, and my mom went to CJ, and they dated for a little bit.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
So he smashed your moms.
Probably.
Damn.
Yeah. Wild shit.
Dude, that's crazy, man. I know my mom's, being here in the 757, I know my mom's grew up with Allen Iverson and Michael Vick and shit. It's crazy, it's just like crazy knowing like celebrities in the area and shit. Now I'm in like across the water. Now I might end up seeing Pusha T one day. I don't know. For real.
Just chilling. Pusha T walks into the. Are you still working at Krispy Kreme?
Hell no.
Oh nah. Oh yeah, you moved. Fuck, I forgot that.
Yeah, I moved.
Shit. I'm retarded. I thought that you were just like working at a new Krispy Kreme now.
I could have easily transferred, but I was like, nah, man, I need a new job.
I feel
like
like
a higher paying job than what I have.
Well, just you'll be in a fucking gas station or some shit. He'll just walk in.
Hell yeah.
Imagine roll in, buy some fucking blunt wraps.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Buy some shit and then just roll out some Black and Milds.
Exactly. Like something, man. But yeah, that was a crazy story.
Yeah.
Do she at least keep in contact or no? Like
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Well, this was fun. Can't wait to do this at SummerSlam.
yeah, this was a fun first podcast, man.
I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
I had to bring some other people in next time and shit, man.
Yeah, that would be nice actually. Just get some other people.
Yeah, just have some guests.
I could find someone, I'm sure.
Hell yeah. I was thinking about I might bring my homie Miyagi in. Next
Dude,
time.
bring Drizzy in, please, God.
Yeah, I might have to bring him in.
My man's Miyagi.
I also might bring in Ryan also. And
All right. Bring in Ryan. Please bring in Ryan.
yeah.
I love Ryan.
Yeah,
my boy.
Try to diversify the cast a little bit, But yeah, this was fun doing this. I thought I didn't have like the fucking energy to do this fucking podcast, but hey, we're here like almost 3 hours in.
We did it.
Man, it really is nearly 3 hours long, ain't it?
Hell yeah, we fucking did it. Now I'm gonna kill myself. I have to edit all this shit down.
Holy shit. All right. Well, it been fun.
Yes, it has.
This is a real one. And I know that you've been planning this for a hot minute now.
Hell
There
yeah.
we go. I can't wait.
And I
to
would
do
just
it.
like to say that I'm glad that you wanted me to be a part of this.
Yeah, no, same,
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I had to have y'all in this, man.
Yeah, it had to be the boys. There was no other choice.
It had to. Yeah.
But hell,
No
And
other choice, bro.
I'm glad we're finally doing this. This was a good time, and I hope it kicks the fuck off.
yeah, no, same as
Oh, yeah.
fuck, actually.
Same.
All right.
Yeah, man. Well, WayJay,
Hey,
Big Gil,
Yo,
Grizzly F.O.G. Oh yeah. I got more music dropping soon. I dropped like a fucking bonfire like 2 days ago. It's
This
on my
man's-
SoundCloud.
play us out, Grizz.
Play us out. I don't even have the music.
You should do that. You should like have shit.
give
play
us
us out
some.
sometime.
I need to buy a mixer, you know, like for these podcast shit, you know.
Actually, shit, I have a fucking mixer.
What?
But yeah,
Like I just have this fucking interface right now, but I'll get the mixer soon for the podcast.
it's
When we upgrade, you know, it'll get more serious.
yeah.
Word.
Well, this one is recorded. Who knows? Next time we'll probably do a live one.
Hell's ye.
I'm down.
LZ.
I'll try to not spoil it.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah,
Please
really.
try this one.
Head ass.
11.
Oh, man.
All
Well,
right. Well,
Our World Order number 1 is complete.
in the
See
books.
you. Number 2 will probably be after SummerSlam, unless these guys want to do an after TakeOver one. But
I'd be okay with an after takeover one, just because like I know that I would be like awake still.
oh, hell
But-
yeah.
But on Sunday I work during SummerSlam, so I'll have to like watch it a couple days later probably.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a after takeover one because I'm pretty sure I work during takeover,
That's cool.
so I'll have to.
You
watch
better deliver them pieces, bro. Get those tips.
Them tips.
Hell yeah. But
Might-
yeah, we'll probably
Yeah, well, depending on what everybody's time is, we could do like a after Waylon watches SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
something like that.
Works for me, y'all.
Might end up being a little late night, but I'm okay with that. I do late night.
Yeah.
Bork.
Bork.
There's someone outside. So
Oh, okay. It's probably the mailman.
yeah.
But yeah, man. I guess we'll see you guys whenever.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you in the chat.
Well, I mean, I was ending the podcast, but okay.
Oh. I was like, boy, we ain't leaving. We in a fucking chat together.
This man's over here like, dog, let's just keep talking forever. Make this thing 7 hours long.
Nah. I'm like, yeah. I have to work like in a couple hours, so I want to chill, and then before I have to get ready. So
But yeah, man, this has been Skwa World Order SWO. Yeah, hey, merch might be coming soon.
Signing off.
yeah,
Bye.
bye.